New at noon, we told you last week how Mississippi is adding signs for rights to an interpreter in courthouses, and we are delighted to have with us the person who is actually putting up those signs, Deanie Miller, the Director of Language Access with the Mississippi Supreme Court. She is here to tell us not only about this huge undertaking, but a free bilingual workshop that is coming up next month. How are you, Deanie?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you.
I am so happy to meet you in person because I know we're always doing Zoom interviews because you're down there in Jackson. Why is it important for you to go to all of the courthouses to put up those signs yourself?
Well, I'm the type of person that if something's going to get done, I need to do it myself. So there are so many courthouses. There's Chancery, Circuit, County, Youth Courts, Justice Court, Municipal Courts. There are over 600 courthouses in the state of Mississippi, over the 82 counties. And I want to make sure that each courthouse gets delivered these signs to be hung up. And also, it's a great opportunity for me to go and meet with the clerks, a lot of the people who are doing the work of booking the court interpreters, so I can give some little tips and tricks along the way.
Oh, that is great. Now, how many more do you have to do?
A lot. I've done maybe 10%, so I'm well on my way, but I've got a long ways to go.
Yeah, we actually visited the Tishomingo Circuit Clerk last week and was able to get some of the signs that are up. How critical and important is it for people to know they have access to an interpreter?
Because the new laws went into effect July 1, 2023, which has been wonderful, opening so much access to our population who don't speak English. But those laws are great, but you have to know about them. So if we post a sign in English that you have a right to an interpreter and you don't speak English, then that's not helpful. So we needed to post signs in the top languages throughout the state so everyone will know what their rights are.
And when it comes to the need for language interpreters, any particular language?
Spanish is the #1 language that we need, but close second is Arabic, Mandarin Chinese. We get requests almost daily for languages, and so we need more interpreters to come through our program so they can be qualified to be court interpreters.
And you have a new remote class that's coming up next month. We do have a full screen for that. Tell us a little bit about that.
The first step in our credentialing program is to attend a 2-day orientation skill building workshop. That explains about our program, some of the ethical requirements and skills that are needed to be qualified as a court interpreter. And we've always done it in person in Jackson. I think a while back they might have done it in other places throughout the state, but I've only done it in Jackson, and one of my big goals was to offer the class remotely. But it has been an undertaking because we want to make sure that everyone gets all the information they need. So it's going to be live Zoom October 15 and 16 all day long, and better not turn your camera off.
All right. Well, thank you so much, dear Deanie, for joining us here. We'll be right back.